So I cut a piece of the bread out, took a photo of it, and then it fell apart as bread does, and so I started eating it, but it's really good. It turned out better than usual even this time. I hope you'll enjoy the recipe. It is my own recipe. I came up with it one time when I was starting to make zucchini bread, only to realize that we had no zucchini. I was like, well shoot, so I ended up using carrots and bananas to substitute. And it has been one of my favorite recipes since, so I hope you'll enjoy. I hope you make it. I hope it's yummy. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more content like this so I can keep making videos for y'all. You'll have a blessed day. Welcome on in, y'all. Let's start off our day with just a little bit of deep breathing. Go ahead and fill those lungs up, release the tension in your body, and get ready to have some fun while we're baking. First of all, go ahead and cut the ends off of 2 large carrots. We're going to go ahead and shred these. Any leftover bits you can compost. It's actually really great nutrients for soil. We're going to go ahead and put that shredded carrot into a bowl. Nice big one, because all of our ingredients will be getting mixed together in one bowl. It saves on dishes, which is one of my favorite parts of this recipe. Shredded carrot has a nasty habit of getting everywhere. Next, we'll be putting in 1 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, I just eyeball it, and a few scoops of Greek yogurt, about 1/4 cup, but you can do more if you're feeling like it. And make sure that you don't waste any of that delicious stuff. Super good. Next, you can add in some walnuts and chocolate chips. These are optional. I prefer to use dark chocolate just because it's less sweet. Go ahead and put a little drizzle of honey in there. I love using honey in all of my baking. I put it in basically everything. It's hard to go wrong with honey. And go ahead and give it a stir. Next, we're going to mash up 2 bananas and then just mix it in with the rest. Go ahead and give that a stir. Next, on to our dry ingredients, we have 1 cup of white flour, 2 cups of whole wheat. You can just do 3 cups of white flour if that's all you have. Whole wheat flour just has some extra nutrition that the wheat flour doesn't, so I like to use it in my baking whenever I can. Next, we'll have 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Add in some cloves, about a 1/2 teaspoon or so, but I usually just eyeball it. It smells really good. Some ground nutmeg. Nutmeg is one of my favorite spices. Comment down below what yours is. And last but not least, most importantly actually, lots of cinnamon. Ooh, that was a lot of cinnamon. Angela, do not tip that over. Yes, you must tip that over, Angela. We have all our ingredients in the bowl. Now it's time for a final really good mix. Make sure we don't get any salt pockets surprising anyone later. This is the texture mine is at. I prefer mine a little thinner, so if you'll give me 1 second, I'll get some more milk. Just add a little bit in there, and that'll thin it up. It'll make it a denser and moister bread by the end. You can add as much milk as you feel like your batter needs, depending on how thick your batter turns out. Now is also a good time to go ahead and preheat your oven to 325. Stirring takes quite a while, but I find it's a good time to contemplate the things that you're grateful for. Finally, my batter was a consistency that I was happy with. Line your pans with parchment paper. You'll need 2 loaf pans. This makes 2 loaves of bread, another reason I love this recipe. And go ahead and divide your batter evenly between the 2 pans. To get those last few little scrapings out of the bowl, I have this little birdie spatula. I find it to be quite handy. By now your oven should be close to or at temperature. Mine wasn't there quite yet, so I went ahead and swapped up. Once your oven is to 325, go ahead and pop your loaves both onto that top rack. Leave them to bake for 1 hour. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and re-oil my nice cutting board that someone very special once gifted to me. It's nice to take care of the things that mean a lot to you. Once your 1 hour is up, you can go ahead and take the loaves out of the oven to check and see if they're done. By this point, my whole house smelled like fresh baking bread, and I couldn't wait to take these out of the oven. Once you've got them out, you're going to go ahead and take a knife, stick it down into the center, and make sure that it comes out clean. If it does, then you're done. Enjoy!